Good morning, y'all. Actually, yeah, it's still morning. I'm doing this so late. But Holy Spirit told me that it was time to do it in the day. Go ahead and take my morning to myself. Pardon me. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you took time for yourself today. We have Zadkiel, Angel of Mercy. And who do we have here? Da'at, null or emptiness. Y'all, they say not to use Q-tips in your ears, but I gotta do it because I absolutely feel a way about water in my ear. First quarter moon and first house. Aquarius. William. I can't find a reason. Can't find a reason why my love won't disappear. All right. We're going to start with our angels. Zadkiel. Bam. Excuse me. Pardon me. Zadkiel, Angel of Mercy, the one who metes out forgiveness and the one who judges transgression. Zadkiel is the swift gavel as well as the crushing hammer. Those who have sinned against your fellow man, Zadkiel may relieve you of your punishment, but in asking you submit yourself to the scales of the angel's judgment and wrath. Zadkiel sees all the cracks and seams of the soul, finds all the things we cover up to convince ourselves of the illusion of a moral existence. Zadkiel reminds us to reveal our failings openly and be judged by those who have the power to forgive. It is only the just who may make such reckoning. Symbols. Scales, rising smoke, a gavel. Da'at, null, emptiness. This emanation is a conduit. It radiates no light for itself, holds no shape, and touches nothing. It is perfect and invisible, a space through which nothing and everything passes. In its arms, all 10 of the emanations dance, each of them shining a great light through its void. Each of them shining a great light through its void. This emanation has no number, no color, no connection to the other emanations, in that it is unique. Its solitary nature sets it apart from the other emanations in such a significant way that Da'at is sometimes considered to not exist at all. To give a name to the emptiness at the center of the tree is vital, and so too is the need to understand the significance of that emptiness, found in meditation, silence, and sleep. Lord knows. Woo! Meditation. I think I'm doing that right. But silence and sleep? I know I be doing those right. Okay, first quarter moon. In a reading, at the first quarter moon, the stems and leaves you are developing are beginning to take real form. Your intuition is getting stronger by the day, so placing trust in yourself is paramount to reaching the next stage. You already have the answers you were looking for. As the moon grows, so can the nagging thoughts and doubts. The moon is going to continue her cycle whether you accompany her or not, so you may as well keep going. And the first house, which is probably, yes, it's first, going to be the longest read. All right, the first house, the realm of the self. Zodiac ruler, Aries. Planetary ruler, Mars. Element, fire. Position, angular. House type, creative. The first house represents our outward expression and the traits that we put out into the world. As an angular house, it represents a start, and it is the beginning. Starts. Lots of angular houses been coming through lately. And is the beginning of our birth chart. Ruled by Mars and the home of Aries, the energy here is very get up and go. Our ascendant is always in the first house, regardless of what sign our ascendant is in. How we look, our mannerisms, and even the way we talk are determined by this house. So any planets that live here are going to blend with our ascendant energy and be very prominent to those around us. When a planet is transiting our first house, our expression can change in some way or bring new attention to us. Welcome or unwelcome, it is not something that can be avoided. In a reading, you are in the spotlight right now, and you need to take full advantage of it. If you are naturally an extroverted person, this will be a walk in the park. But if you are more of an introvert, you may struggle with having all eyes on you. Be aware that this won't last forever, so do your best to use this energy to get ahead. The concept of fake it until you make it is tied to the first house. This reminds me of when I said that smiling makes you feel better, so does sitting up straight. There's many little biofeedback life hacks. Hey. We all have different masks we need to put on from time to time to get through the day, and there's no shame in that. Using resources you have is a smart move. Keywords are spotlight, expression, interaction, attention, outer self, extrovert. As for me, I am Saturn ascendant, Sagittarius, also Uranus, both retrograde. Pardon me. Ooh. I forgot my incense, y'all. Almost. Then I remembered. Four of Wands. Bent but unbowed, battered but unbroken. The Emperor. Another four. I feel like from my view of myself from here, I am darker with all of this light on the camera than I am when I film at my preferred time. Just something cozy about doing it where the room is dark, but you guys can see. And to tell you the truth, oh, that was the 6 of lasers or swords. To tell you the truth, I like it that it feels like a sleepover or a random meetup. You know, your friend went for a joyride, had some time to burn, and consciously or unconsciously ended up in your part of town, and they come by and you're fucking with your cards, you know? We're all sensitive people with so much to give. Figure since nothing's coming out right this hot second, I have some time to show you. Does it show? Yes. These cards. Nothing wrong with me loving you. Okay. Seems like we are descending in the Suit of Swords. From 6, which is parting ways, to walking back into the fray. And then here we have the Lovers, who popped off the bottom of the deck as I was lifting it up. That's the 3 of Pentacles. The Sun, who represents the masculine in both the so it's like the Lovers is the higher octave of this Suit of Swords in this deck, where that couple never, the only couple that raises itself from material to spiritual is the King and Queen, of Pentacles. And here, after the Sun comes out, we see the 5 of Pentacles, which is the Queen and King of Wands. Only the King and Queen of Pentacles, or planets, gets to the Empress and the Emperor. But the King and Queen of Cups in this deck seem quite secure where they are, because water is already spiritual. It's like my finger is just touching the edge of something. That was, I think that was the Chariot. Not the Chariot, then it was the Ace of Wands. Here we have another 5, the 5 of Wands underneath the 4. So it's like in one suit, I guess it's passions, pursuit, and creativity. That's what Wands represents. It's an increase into conflict, whereas with the Sword suit, it's a decrease in progression into conflict. Both talk about groups, except, well, couples, more than one. People in collaboration. There we got that Ace of Swords. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Wow. What the people doing out here? What the dog doing? Three of Swords. We got 5 out here already. 2 and 3 is 5. 5 less than 6 is 1. Oh, feels this good getting used. You just keep on using me until you use me. Getting a vibe, y'all. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. Yet another decrease. Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight, which gives me the reference to the tortoise and the hare for, I think, the second time this week, maybe even the second time this week in a reading. And I've heard it from another's lips as well. I feel like somebody messed up as Zadkiel is leading this. Dot is in the rear. And it's the first house, it's Spiritual Assassin, which is like the pre-Justice card for me. Because that's the same character as the Justice. I didn't forgot what I said about the first quarter moon just that fast. I feel like a masculine teamed up with a feminine under the, is it auspices? Under the guise of having a divine partner that, what? Having a divine partner who was in fact not his. Teamed up with a feminine who doesn't like said falsely claimed feminine. Oh, yesterday, false person and false couple came out, right? And so here we have again this Four of Wands, which I felt like represents a union. Bam Margera's unholy union. Well, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. A feminine who wanted to be a Queen of Wands. A masculine who wanted to be the King of Pentacles that's on his way to becoming the Emperor. King of Wands. Neither with very good leadership skills is what I'm getting from this. Also, that King of Wands is the actual, that's the Ten of Wands. Neither one of these people are very good leaders, not very inspired or inspirational, is what I got, even though that sounded redundant as it was coming out of my mouth. So, you know, not the words I would have just chose if I was trying to be witty. It's the 22nd, but do you remember the 21st of September? Four of Swords. Yet another increase. I feel like this feminine is feeling watched, feeling paranoid. The masculine in that team up is maybe now realizing that they strayed from the path of the truth to fall up under Zadkiel, spiritual assassin energy, into a heartbreak, into getting bumped down. Where do you even go down from? Like, where do you go down to from a Page of Pentacles? I guess back down to this Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, into, it seems like, yearning. Look. Yearning, feeling, always asking God, when is my day gonna come, Lord? Look at me. I didn't forgot my music and cinema. But then I remembered. Akon and Young Jeezy, trying to take it easy. Only way to go. And so, Outcast. You can't make the world go round where it goes. I just don't know. My heart is like a marching band. I'm a fan of the stands. Yes, I am, and I'm hollering, hey, baby. Saying, hey, baby. So, baby, please don't leave me. Don't you go. Baby, no, no, no. My heart's like a marching band. I'm a fan of the stand. Yes, I am, and I'm hollering, hey, baby. Saying, hey, baby. I'm tipping my hat off to you, baby. 'Cause you're so fine. You blow my mind. I put in the time. 'Cause everybody knows you can't let a pretty one pass you by without saying hi. And I'm so gone over you. And yes, it's true. Baby, do what you do. Whoa. Whoa. That was like, that took me on a whole flight of itself. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with admiration, entitlement. People get covetous and entitled. With burning love inside. Look, I'll be working my way back to you, babe. I see, like, I want to dig more with the lights here. Where are we at? Maybe there'll still be time. I'm being guided to the tower. At the top of the deck. What's at the bottom? Four of Pentacles. Greed, materialism, lack of originality, possessiveness, obstacles. That is exactly what possessiveness is. It's entitlement. You're not entitled to possess anybody. You can't. They already possess themselves. It's not for you. Nine of Wands. It's not the battle to pick. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? I call it the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is not showing up. Neither has the King of Swords. Neither of these are... They worked backwards through the swords. They work backwards and up, ditching all of the positive aspects of the Suit of Swords. So, I apologize. The almost was, could have been Queen of Swords in the 3D. Far be it from, like, I had just thought, like, can we get it moving? Then I was about to say, far be it from me to rush Spirit. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. It's that stupid human shit that I got going sometimes. Page of Swords. Spying. Snooping. Studying. In the 3D. So in the real life, not, pardon me, not for play. And I wonder whether the Page of Swords is a Aquarius card. Looking for love? Looking for love in all the wrong places, maybe? And isn't that a beautiful card? I love this deck. These were my two first. The King of Cups. How many times yesterday did I say? The King of Cups is supposed to be... I think we have the Five of Cups out here. And I think that we do. But I must be wrong. I felt like 5 came out. It did. 5 of Swords, Planets, which is Pentacles, and Wands. I feel like the King of Cups is supposed to, all of the cups, not all of the cups, all of the kings are supposed to be like smaller iterations, reflections of the Hierophant. And they all represent a 5, like the Hierophant. Ooh. The Queen of Pentacles that we saw yesterday and the day before, or the day before that, something like that. The 6 of Cups that this same couple wanted to be for the Voyager. Death underneath that. But not your death as was wanted with this 6 of Cups. What's promised to you never coming? Like a gift. The Moon under that, the Chariot. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, like at the bottom of this deck, and the Ace of Wands. But I think this looking for love in the wrong places, looking for fulfillment at the ends of somebody else's destruction. Forgetting that every time that destruction of somebody else was attempted in the past, it either failed and was followed by pain, or it worked and the old pain still came back. Nothing was accomplished. But trying very hard to project a calm facade, a calm exterior, fierce nature. This is willing to be and ready to be a fool here on earth, ready to pop off. Maybe even dirt digging. Okay. Dirt digging on who though? Because I feel like this this union is dissolving. What? Dissolving in real life. And I feel like the masculine that put her on the trail of the divine feminine, we'll say, or closer to it, you know, somebody who's on the way, than these buzzards, carrion birds. Wow. They are like no limit soldiers behind this, or at least she is, because she's not ready to let it go. But I think if I see the Seven of Swords, then I'll know that he tried to sneak away from her. Or maybe he shared a different perspective. I will move over to him. What about him in the 3D? Spirit. What is that? Look. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like maybe he's trying to get some kind of beast off of his back. Maybe because this feminine that he tried to claim as his own is off taking a victory lap. Knight of Pentacles. Yep. He's found himself out in the cold. And I feel like in 3D, things are changing about his stability. I wonder if he and this feminine, in some respects, because I feel like this is not just a one. Oh, an aha is Take On Me. And of course, I'm not sure, or is it of course? Idiocracy was the first movie, and the one that followed it up at the end is The Fifth Element, also called The Quintessence. Like quintessential, yes. Maybe, maybe they were cohabitating. Maybe their finances, their material wealth was intertwined, entangled, enmeshed. 9 of Pentacles. This is a card of, you know, dreams, aspirations, but also, you know, dreams, not aspirational dreams, but nocturnal dreams, maybe even daydreams. Card of excess drink as well, I believe. This person might be living in a bottle. In which case, favored feminine, divine feminine, wholesome feminine. That's a part of the voyage. Stay away from that. I mean, both of them, obviously. But him, as he is a string puller, give him wide berth. Bolo. Be on the lookout. Not necessarily... I'm not getting like armed and dangerous. Alert, you know? Like, but cover your own ass. Maybe tell people who you really like, people who have evidenced time and time again in your life that they rock with you, they fuck with you. Because I get this person might just drink themselves into a winning at all costs type scenario. Because I feel like I got take your power back. But you know how people that look, how people that be saying things like that sometimes be those people who are power thieves. You know, they're vampires. Somebody that wants to take their power back by disempowering someone else. Look, but God, but God has been chilling with you tough. I mean, I know that if any Voyagers have been watching me, whether from their own domains, in which my love goes to you too, because when I call people, you know, Voyagers or my Voyagers, it is not possessiveness. It is merely to recognize and honor the journey, the voyage, all the shifts and changes that we have to go through, all the fears that we have to face, you know? Got nothing but love for you, baby. Ooh. And you got the strength to do it too, because look, you had to pray, magic, wish, and study yourself out of this Eight of Swords to get to a bigger 8. Because you're trying to ride the wave right into the next cycle of the next year, which is going to be an 8-year, right? Strength year. Hey. Okay. 37. Temperance. The Wheel. 3 of Cups. I feel like I'm going to stop there. And at the bottom, the Empress. That's all I needed to know. I split the deck in a couple of places and just picked some cards, and look what we got. The Temperance came out first, then the Wheel, you on top of it, balanced, looking quite limber. And then the 3 of Cups. Like I talked about, your homies here in 3D, the ones that got you. Yes. Hercules, bravery. The bravery to overcome all obstacles. Well, at least all man-made. Like, all God has to do is put up a no trespassing sign for me. That's it. Like, I'm sorry you didn't spend all your gas money to get us out here, but it says right there, we'll get shot. What the fuck did I say? Overcome. With bravery, with valor, with fucking gusto. Yes. I know I'm not the only one who be feeling it right in the solar plexus. These people ain't running shit. They're not even running their own corporations. You know what I can't help but think about sometimes? Osmosis Jones, and like, if there really is like a whole world of pretty much sentient beings inside me, I'm trying to make their world a nice place to live, you know? Like, think about it. Your heart has been pumping every day since you were born, since before you were born. Your liver has been trying to filter out all of the toxicity that you just brushed elbows with or purposely consumed. Evolve and imagine. And we can all do that. I use all loosely because when I said it, I was like, you know, we all is in the ones of all that I'm talking about, because I'm really not, I don't condemn people outright, but I'm also wary of putting out that anybody can do it, you know, like, because that's not necessarily true. Not necessarily. But, damn it, why not try? What better thing do you have to do? And picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see, oh, what's going on. Fear. What? I guess, look. Fear. This is, I picked it up and it was in the reverse. And fear. I guess that is enough to stop some folk. But you know, I think if you really ponder what is more scary when you're at the bottom, you know, analyze. Is never trying, getting it? Ain't that some underwhelming, anticlimactic shit? Not bothering, acting like you're too cool, and just suffering. Ooh. I eat my dinner in the bathtub, then I go to sex clubs, watching freaky people getting it on. It doesn't make me nervous, if anything, I'm restless. Yeah, I've been around and I've seen it all. I wake up, I got the munchies, binge on all my Twinkies, throw up in the tub, then I go to sleep. And I drank up all my money, I'm young and way too angry. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, ooh, that's what I heard, y'all. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Manipulating what knowledge that you get so that you can maintain a stern front for the observational, like for the observing minds. Like, that's not the right kind of faking it till you make it. I don't think that's what they meant in the guidebook. That's pretty much, that's all I got. And at the bottom, a time for change. And everybody, it's looking like everybody is going to get some of that good change. You know, whether they go in, look, what did I say? Good change. And some of us, here I see, some of us are getting decorated. Some of us are going to be decorated generals in this bitch with several stars. That's, what? Look, intuition, reveal. That's what my intuition is revealing. Look. Sitting at the knee of spirit, learning how to respond to new stimuli. Discovering. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. I love it for all of us. What? Well, bless us all. We're all going to get in where we fit in this life, huh? Love you very much.
I'll probably see you tomorrow. I don't want to promise, but probably. Bye.